Hello, dear friends. So, what is the objective of our this exercise? Two objectives. First is to see the crux of this editorial and then link with the relevant IR theories. So, whenever we come across any editorial or news items, we must see it from the theoretical lenses. Theoretical lenses, you must understand the theory behind it. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to you people if you are a student of political science and international relations. So this editorial talks about that US intervention is happening in Latin America and it reflects certain kind of imperialism. And what is imperialism? Imperialism is that you violate the sovereignty of other nations and control their economic and political system for your own interests. So here justification given by US is that we want to secure our national interests. Apply theory here. So it is realist. They talks about that by it is in our national interest that we do whatever we want to do in international relations. International relations is anarchic. There is no controlling authority. So we are at our own will to do whatever we want to do to secure our national interests. So this is what US says. Now what is the response of Latin America to it? So this particular response is framed in the Marxist interpretation of international relations. This is we need to understand. So US approach, we are looking from the realistic perspective, and the Latin America response, we are looking from the Marxist interpretation of international politics. This is what you're supposed to understand. If you read this thing, you just apply these dimensions here. I have mentioned like where dependency theories is going to get applied, where we see the imperialism kind of steps taken by US in following like those years, and then the counter hegemony, the Robert Koch's idea is also being given here. So you just see this thing. I am going to tell you briefly these theories. The first is Lenin, who says that imperialism is the highest stage of capitalism. So there was the idea in the Marxism that once the capitalism is fully developed, when the capitalism is going to have certain kind of monopoly in particular state, and it has exhausted all the capacities to earn more and more profit. Suppose I'm like having certain industries in this particular area, and I have developed every single avenues for earning profit. Now what I supposed to do? I have to go to other areas, explore new markets, explore new way of investing my capital. So this happens when one particular country is saturated with the kind of productions and earning profits. They're supposed to explore the new markets. So Lenin says that capitalism, like imperialism, is the highest stage of capitalism, global capitalism. Now these countries who have monopolized the capitalism in their own country, now they are going to search for newer markets where Latin America, Africa, Asia, and dependency theorists, they are calling it the core and periphery countries. So core countries, those are capitalist countries, and peripheral are the proletariat countries, the countries which are being exploited. Now what is the relations between these countries? So they says that core countries, they are investing their capital and their technology into these peripheral countries, and they are exploiting their raw material. They are exploiting their raw material, and they are producing certain kind of finished products, and they are selling it there. So the essence is unfair terms of trade, unequal exchange. You are taking their raw material at very throwaway prices, and you are selling your finished products at very highest prices, market prices. So this is the essence of dependency theories. Now what you are doing, you are making these countries dependent on core countries. So this is the whole idea of dependency theories. Fine. Now Gramsci talks about hegemony of ideas. So you are not just controlling other countries with the help of your hard power. That soft power is also there. You are making them to believe that whatever we are doing, it is for your benefit. And how it is being seen by the neo-Gramscian, and the prominent scholar is Robert Cox. Now he says that these theories of uh, like liberalism and neoliberalism, what they do, they are just justifying the exploitation in a very softer terms, that neoliberal policies are good for you, structural adjustment programs are good for you, and it is for your benefit. So this particular unfair of terms of trade and unequal exchange is being given a kind of shape of the ideological hegemonic kind of dimension. So he is uncovering that. He is telling that those theories which are being presented to you as problem solving are not going to solve any kind of problem. There are the problems, and we need to have some kind of real knowledge, emancipatory knowledge. So he proposes certain kind of things which says that we have to learn these tendency and we have to uncover these. For that we have to create some kind of historical block and counter hegemony. So in this editorial, when we see that united for resistance, that Latin American countries, they have to create certain kind of historical blocks and counter hegemony revolutions, or some kind of coalitions. They must do it to counter US imperialism. So this was the essence of this particular editorial, and this is how we're supposed to apply theories. Now what you have this orientation. Whenever you are going to read this editorial, you have to apply these theoretical dimensions, that oh, this is how we are seeing it. So when US is presenting that we are doing this for serving our national interests, that exactly reflected by Marxist theories, that they are just exploiting the peripheral countries. So this is how we're supposed to apply our theories whenever we are come across any editorial and news item. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you.